Exercise 5. Basically, this program is to encrypt phrase. So, what I just got these two imports, the scanner and the IO asterisk to get all of them. Keep it pretty simple. I created a scanner with this as CNR. It made it null just because we use multiple. Just makes it a little bit easier since we're using multiple. Same thing with the print writer right here. I declared a variable str word, declared a variable uppercase word, and an integer mid. These are both strings. I then had a file created for input.in. Input is the variable for it. Then made a scanner to scan an input in the console. And then I made it so it has a phrase or enter phrase prompts the user, as I don't know what else to put. And I also put it as a line just because it looks nicer. Then made it so prompt is the variable that enters in the next line, basically, for scanner. So here's a little bit interesting. This is the only way I was able to get the print writer to work, as it just kept on giving me file not found exceptions. So I got the try and catch to basically bypass it, and it seems to work for whatever reason. I'm not sure. But the print writer is basically, it's a new print writer writing to input, so the file that we created earlier, and then it prints prompt into that file, which prompt, if you remember, is right here. It's what was entered. Then we close the print writer and the scanner for that. So then we go to the next phase, which is, so I made a new file for results.out. This is the last output of the file. Again, try and catch was the only thing that could make this work for me. Scanner, since I don't have to put new scanner or scanner scan and then whatnot, because I did the null up above. Then new scanner, it's scanning from input the file from above that we entered in up here. Then try and catch again. Then the print writer, created a new print writer for output, which, if you remember, is this file. And then we get into the while loop. The while loop is scanner has next. Basically, as long as there is something in there, this while loop keeps on going. As soon as there is nothing in there, then it does not continue. So before we get into the if and else, it makes it so it scans the next rather than line, just for each word. Then uppercase word gets assigned the same word that it scans to dot uppercase. That's what it makes it. It just makes it so it's up all caps lock, basically. Then we get into the if else statement. This was kind of in the pseudocode. Basically, if it's even, so modulo 2, if it equals 1, then it's even. Then it makes it so mid equals the length of this word divided by 2. If that's not even, so basically if it's odd, then the else statement comes into effect. Mid equals string, same thing, the length, but it just adds 1, divides it by 2, just so it can split in half. Then it exits out of the if and else statement, still in the while. Then it prints to the print writer, if you remember, which goes to output up here. The word that we entered, then in a new line, the uppercase word basically cut in half, and then the first half goes up here, so it's like half of it and half, the last half and then the first half. So it does that until all the words are done, and then after the while loop it closes the scanner and the print writer. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and see. So we did run. As you can see, it says enter phrase. Can't do right here. It just automatically goes down there because that's the line. Let's say, I don't know, dragons are cool. Enter. And then input in. So open that. Dragons are cool. Results.out. So yeah. So you can see like cool split in half. They're all caps lock. That's it.